It was a rough week at work. So rather than eat my feelings, I've decided I'm going to open up some packages that I received from Dior and Sigma. Hi, welcome to Much Too Silly. I'm Amy, and each week I have been recording my journey as I rediscover all things makeup and beauty and stuff, which at the very least is better than watching the world burn down around us. To be fair, most, if not all, of these items and many more, some of which that have already been delivered and some of which that are still en route, were purchased during other stressful moments. At least that's what I tell myself in an attempt to remain in denial about my shopping addiction. So I'd also be lying if I said that I fully remember what I even ordered. So go ahead and judge me. It's fine. I deserve it. Anywho, I assume that some of these items were purchased in my futile attempt to find holy grail beauty products that will work on my dry 50-something-year-old skin. In particular, complexion products. The other stuff, absolutely no clue. Probably just impulse buys, probably some FOMO. My God, I'm insane. Okay, let's take a peek. So let's take a peek at the Sigma box first. This is mostly tools, I believe. The first thing I got. This is the Most Wanted Eye Mini Brush Set. Let's take a peek at these. I need more brushes, like a hole in the head. Just calling that out. These, I don't actually own any Sigma brushes, so that's probably what kind of forced me to go on a little spending spree one evening in front of the television. Let's see, what do we have? It looks like we've got a, they're well packed. Okay. All right, we've got 4 brushes. I can count. The math works. Math is hard. It looks like we've got the, let's see, they say it right on them, and I have my glasses on, so that's good. I have this is the Exact Blend. This is the Exact Blend E32. This one is the Diffused Crease E38, which is nice and fluffy. Then we have the Flat Definer E15. And last but not least, we have the pencil brush, which is E30. I like pencil brushes. So those are cute. Did I need them? Absolutely not. Will I use them? Yes, absolutely. We're just going to put those in with the others. And then we are going to open the second box of brushes that I got. These are the, this is the Essential Trio brush set. I got it in pink. It makes it easier when they're different colors for me to identify them in my stash. So it comes in this this super cute little travel, see that little travel tin. This came with, this is the Large Angled Contour Brush F40. Oh, it's very soft. This one is the Eye Shading Brush E55. So we got some more eye brushes. And then this one is another eye blend, I guess a eye blending brush, the E25. So these are nice. I'm going to enjoy trying these out because, like I said, I don't have any, until now, I didn't have any Sigma brushes. And I feel like this would be good. Maybe, will it fit? Let's see. I'm going to throw a couple of other brushes in there. Yeah, that would fit in there. So this will be good for travel. This is the Angie Hot and Flashy A506, and that fits in there nicely. This will be good when I travel. Nice. Okay, I'm happy with that. All right. What else? Oh, so I got this. Now, I don't know if anybody else has tried this. This is the Sigma Switch. This is, used to clean your brushes when you want to change the color that you're using, and you don't, obviously, if you don't have another brush, or you don't want to use another brush, or you need to clean it. So this had pretty good reviews. Oh, it's double-sided. Oh, it feels so nice. Ooh, I think my dogs would like this. So it's got different sections. It's kind of it's black, so you can't really see very well, but let's try that out today and see how that goes. Okay, and the last thing is an eyeshadow palette. I honestly didn't realize that Sigma made makeup. I literally thought all they made was brushes. This is the Sigma Warm Neutrals palette, and it is, oops, let's take that out so we can take a peek. Oh, and it comes with another brush. Sweet! It's got a double-ended brush. It's got an E38 diffused crease brush, which I believe was in the smaller package that we got, and then an E54 medium sweeper brush. I don't know what that means, but that's pretty cool. So now I've got a lot of Sigma brushes. Here's the color story. I thought it was pretty. Is it very different from stuff that I already have? Not particularly, but who cares? Apparently I don't. I love eyeshadow. You can't see it on me because I have absolutely no mobile lid to be. There's no mobile lid on my eyes. You can't see it, but I love eyeshadow. We'll use that today, or will we? I think I actually have another eyeshadow palette. Wait, we'll decide later. All right, so let me get rid of this guy. Thank you, Sigma. And I'll drop all of the plastic that will live on long after we've all destroyed ourselves. Okay, so now for the fun stuff. The Dior. I have absolutely no business buying Dior products, but I do it constantly. Since the beginning of the year, I believe I've received 5 shipments from them. And honestly, I just love their products. So as ridiculous as I feel purchasing such nice luxury makeup, because I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I don't deserve to use such nice items. I love their products, so I'm gonna, I guess, keep buying them. Let's see what's in here. Let me move this out of the way. Okay, this is the new Forever Glow Luminizer. This is the new one that they just reformulated. I got this in 01 Nude Halo. Let's see. Let's take a peek at it. I saw somebody review this yesterday, and I guess people have been saying that the cover looks kind of cheap. Somebody was saying that it's like the early 2000s. I don't know. It's pretty. It's whatever. Ooh, nice. Okay, so this is Halo Nude. Let's give it a little swatch. It's very subtle, which is probably a good thing. You can see kind of there. We'll put it on and we'll see how it looks. But my understanding is that this is a reformulation of their existing luminizers. They just renamed it maybe. So that's fine. I don't have the other one, so that was why I got it, because I didn't have a luminizer from Dior yet, and everyone must have one. I have been trying to pick up. This is the Diorshow monocolor. Diorshow monocolor. I got this in 755 Rose Tulle. It is just a single shadow, which honestly, I can't remember how much I paid for this, but it was insane for a single shadow. I do love that it comes with the little, try not to blind anybody with the mirror. Whoops. Ah. I love it that they come with these little tiny sponges. Like who's even using these? I've got a little stack of them over here, which probably says more about how much I've been spending on Dior products than anything else. But that's the color. I thought it was really pretty. I've been looking for some one and done shadows just because I don't wear makeup during the day as a general rule. And so sometimes if I do want to put on, here it is at the top. That's really pretty actually. Sometimes if I just want to throw something on, I don't want to go crazy, I'll just put on like a single color all over my eyes so that it can't be seen. Cool. All right. So that's one of our options. Actually, that's the second option that we have for eyeshadow. There's something else in there. Okay, now the box. I do love the packaging. I've got a stash of these. I save all of these pretty boxes that they send. Honestly, I feel like at first, when I first started to buy Dior products, I think it was because I wanted to see the packaging, which is kind of a stupid thing, but hey, I'm going with it. So yeah, I save these and I just like put other stuff in them. Okay. Okay. So I remember now. So one of the other things that I purchased from Dior earlier in the month was the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I have the primer in the universal color for everything, but I didn't have the actual foundation. So I purchased the foundation, but I bought it in 2.5 neutral, and it was way too dark for me. So I did return it, and this is the replacement for that, and this is 1.5N. So let's take a peek. Hopefully this will be much better. Yes, it already looks much better. Let's do it on the back of her hand here. All right, so there it is. It's pretty loose, which is nice, I guess. I'm not a huge fan of like heavy, especially on my mature skin. It kind of sticks in the lines. So I'm hoping that this seems like it feels nice. It smells like Dior. It seems like the color will be okay. I don't know. It does look a little orange, but all of the other complexion products that I have are 1.5N, and they work great. So I'm hoping that this will work for us. So that's one foundation. The other foundation that I bought and I already opened is, and I've been waiting for this. I was actually waitlisted for this on the Dior site. I actually don't think you can get this, at least in this color, which again is 1.5N. I'm pretty sure that you can't get it on Sephora. I think it's sold out, but you can get it on the Dior website. I've used this a couple of times and I love it. This is the Dior Forever Hydra Nude. And this is, there you go. This is formulated much better for my dry skin. I find it's actually, you'll see that it's not drippy at all. And I know that I literally just said that I prefer lighter formulas, but this is not heavy at all. And there, you can see the swatch. It smooths out nicely, and God, this wears so nice during the day. I'm going to put this on today. I've already done sort of most of my prep. I did my brows and stuff like that in anticipation of doing this. So yes, so I think I'm going to put that one on for today. That's that. Put that over there. What else did we get? I got, let's see, what is this guy? Oh, goodness. Okay. So this is the Dior Addict Lip Glow. And I got it in shade 006 Berry. I already have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've already got 4 colors of this. So this is the 5th one. But this one, I don't know if you can see it, but I had my name engraved on it. It was free, so I had them engrave my name. But this is the color. Let's see. I like these because they're very, very sheer. I don't, you know, as a general rule, I'm not wearing crazy lipstick on a day-to-day basis. I mostly put on like a tint or a balm or something like that. But these are great. I do really like these. And now I have it. Now I have it in an engraved case because why the fuck not? Let's see. This is the Forever Skin Correct. This is in 1N Neutral. So I do not honestly remember what this is. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I guess this is a, I guess this is a, I don't know what this is. I'm going to be honest with you. It appears to have a doe foot. I am not, it's got 24-hour wear and hydration, creamy concealer, full coverage. So I guess that's just a concealer, which is interesting. This is what it looks like. This is 1N. We'll give it a shot, but that seems very orange. I feel like for bright, if I want a brightening concealer, which is what I really need, I feel like this may actually be too dark. But I guess we'll find out. Maybe, because we could also try this concealer. This is the Flash Perfector Concealer, which I think somebody actually recommended this for, specifically for mature skin. This is high coverage, natural glow finish, crease proof, waterproof. So I also got this in 1N. And let's see how it compares to, oh, that's cool. It doesn't have a doe foot. It's got a little brush. See, it's like a little brush on the end. So I'm gonna put that on, and I'm actually gonna swatch this guy again. It appears to be the same color. So, which, since they're both 1N, I guess that would make sense. But all right, so the one, let's see, the one on the top. This is the Forever Skin Correct, and then this is the, what did I say it was? The Flash Perfector Concealer. The colors, I don't know. On the screen, the colors, I don't know. I feel like the actual concealer, I feel like this guy actually looks a little bit less orange on my skin. Oh, God help me. This is the Forever Glow Maximizer. It is in the shade Nude. Just like this one. I liked it so much I bought it twice. This one's gonna go back. It's pretty. It is 24-hour hydration, spectacular highlighter, long wear, multi-use. So I guess you could probably put this under your eyes as well. This is pretty. It's not as glowy. Well, I guess it is. I guess it is kind of glowy. I don't know why I keep doing that. So yeah. So I'm an idiot. And this guy is gonna go back because I have no idea how long it will take me to use this up. But so this will never get used. So we're gonna put that back in the box. And what's in here? Oh, I love these. This is a little tiny Dior Addict lip Maximizer Gloss in pink. I've actually gotten a few of these. I think this is the most adorable friggin' thing I've ever seen. I actually have the large version of it, but the little tiny ones are so cute. These just sit on my cabinet over there and look cute. I forgot. The third eyeshadow. This is the Diorshow 5-color palette. This is an 823 Rosa Mutabilis? Mutabilis. I don't know. Mutabilis. That's really pretty. Like pinky colors, but in any event, this is really pretty. It's not super different. It's not really different in terms of color story from the Sigma, but that's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything's fine. All right, let's throw some of this stuff on and see how it actually looks. As I said, I already prepped my skin. Actually have color corrector on, which looking in the monitor, I don't know if you can see, I can still see the dark circles, but I do have color corrector on, and that is it. So I will start by putting on some of this. I'm going to put on my little thing here. I'm just going to do 2 little pumps. Actually, yeah, I didn't bring in I'm going to try to start using a sponge more often, like a dampened sponge. A lot of times my concealer can start to look a little patchy. So maybe I'm going to try using a sponge. As I said, I've worn this a couple of times, and it looks as beautiful when I go to take it off at night as it does when I first put it on. It's stunning. It is drying down faster than I remember it, though. Gorgeous. I think it's gorgeous. And it's not, it doesn't look cakey. As long as I blend it out, quote unquote, properly. I'm a little shocked these days by the number of fine lines that I have. But this does not settle into them. I do powder my under eyes after I put on concealer, but I haven't had a problem, and you can see maybe. Zoom in a little bit. It just sort of perfects my complexion and kind of looks like my skin, which I think is what we want, right? Pretty sure that's what we want. So let's give this guy a shot. I'm gonna put it a little bit on the palette, and then I'm gonna take my this is the Angie A506, and dip into that a little bit. Kind of squish it around, get it all in there, and then I'm gonna interesting. Okay. All right, so let's also try this. Let's also try putting it on directly. And let's see what that does, because this doing it this way is a much lighter application than obviously than this side. So the color I think is actually okay. I was probably a little more nervous about it than I was trying to let on, but my goal here was to determine if I could get a good coverage without applying too much product, because I don't want. I think part of my problem with ending up with the creasing and things like that, and having things settle into lines, is that I might be applying too much product. So I'm trying to find ways to kind of, and be disciplined enough, because the reality is that like when I start going in there, I just kind of get all into what I'm doing, and I don't really think about the how much I'm applying. But I think, and let's look in the close up. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I have very deep tear troughs, so I think this is as good as it's going to get for me. I'm going to put on a little bit of powder just because that's what I do. This is the Hourglass, the Hourglass Veil. I don't have my glasses on again, but I tried this once. This was an impulse buy at Ulta last weekend, and I've only tried it once, but I like it. My 11s in the middle of my forehead don't start making themselves known. Why don't we just put on some eyeshadow, and then I can finish everything up, and then we'll come back. Let's try the Sigma palette. Let's go into this light color here, and this is called Humble. So I'm just going to tap. So I do a primer on. I find that using concealer for primer doesn't work for me. It definitely creases. I've got a lot of shit going on in my eyes, so I really do have to put on an eye primer. Otherwise, everything gets all icky. I'm gonna go into this guy right here. It's sort of a pinky beige color. It's called Passion Fruit. Oh, that's a pretty color, actually. I mentioned this in a couple of other videos, that I think I'm going to have my eyes done. Can you see that? My eyes open. It kind of, especially on this side, my upper eyelid is like literally resting on my eyelashes. And I honestly have a feeling that it's going to start impeding. It's bad enough, like I can't see already, but I think it's going to start impeding on my vision at some point in the probably not too terribly distant future. Good news is I'm pretty sure that if that happens, that my insurance company will pay to have my upper eyes done. This is actually, let's use our little Sigma thing, because I've got some leftover stuff on there. I wonder if this is good for natural hairbrushes. I probably should have checked that first. But this is the Ref R13. Let's tone this down a little bit, and we're going to stick in this quadrant down here, in these four. So I'm going to go into this darker shade, which is called Chilies. That's pretty pigmented. All right, I'm going to pre-blend this on my hand. And then we're going to... that didn't go too bad. Doop. There. I've had to start really being mindful about holding my brushes at the end so that I'm not depositing too much pigment. And then I keep doing this. I keep adding. And then I deposit too much pigment. Okay. What do you think? I don't know that people will point and stare if I go out. What do you think? Okay. I love this. This is awesome. I get nervous about washing my natural hair brushes too often, because I'm afraid that they'll get ruined. So I think this is going to be good. If you're gentle with it, it seems like it's really nice. I mean, I think probably here. Let's see. I have this brush that I used for bronzer, I think yesterday. I'm just going to dust this one in and see if it will get the bronzer off. It may just be stained, but because I do typically wipe the brushes off after I'm done using them before I put them back in the little holder. But I mean, that seems pretty, like it did a pretty good job. I love this thing. Oh my gosh. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Okay, we're back. So there's the finished look. I threw on some mascara, a little blush, a little bronzer, and I put on the Dior Addict lip color that I just got. So, which I think is pretty. It's like my natural lip color a bit better. So what do we think? Oh, and I also did put on a little bit of the glow. I don't know if you can see a little bit of a glow there. I didn't put on too much, but it's pretty. So anyway, thanks for joining me to open my boxes, and I'm sure that this week I'll have more boxes to open, and I hope you will join me for that as well. So take care, be kind, be safe. See you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.